My name's Terrace. So basically for the last 2 years I've been heating my home almost 100% with my wood stove. And through the course of the 2 years I've been using a fire bellow, which is a way to deliver air when you're starting your fire. It's kind of a long spike. And then using the fire bellow to start the fire, I developed a StoveBlo, which I'm going to show you in this video, and how to build up your wood stove fire to operating temperature really quick using a new StoveBlo, which actually I've started to manufacture and I'm going to try selling. Hope this helps. So here's a picture of my wood stove in the morning. I actually did throw a log in a little earlier, but if you notice, there's still some coals and a half-burnt log in there. It's typically what your wood stove would look like after a long night burn. So I loaded the wood stove up, and as you could tell, I did not record exactly what I did because I'm not that good at making videos, as you can also probably tell. But I tried to use some really dry kindling, and I prefer, I don't know what it's called, I call it the TP method. Basically, I put the new wood in, and then I put it like in a V shape with the coals in the center, so I can hit it with the StoveBlo. And then the first thing that I'll do is turn the StoveBlo on, of course, and then I move the tip of the bellow around, and I blow all the ashes off of the coals. This gets all that, stuff that's not going to burn off the coals, and then helps heat it up. Once I get the ashes and all that junk off the coals, I'll focus the tip of the StoveBlo or the tip of the bellow underneath of my fuel log. And I'm going to try and focus the force of air under there to superheat those coals. And then it'll start to flame up my new log. I want you to also know the log there on the right was actually left out last night. There was some rain and wind and the tarp blew off, so it wasn't exactly dry wood, that log on the right, but it does heat up and starts to flame pretty quick. At this point, you could see that the coals are actually really, really hot. And if it wasn't for that one log on the right, I could probably turn the StoveBlo off and everything would be all right. But I'm going to keep it running for just a little bit longer. What I found is, even though the coals are hot, by running the StoveBlo for just a couple more seconds, whether it's 20 seconds or 30 seconds more, you'll help that heat permeate the new logs that you want to ignite. And that's really important to get the wood stove, especially because I have a catalytic wood stove. I need to get that temperature up over, I think it's 300 degrees, so I want that heat to sort of work its way into those bigger logs. So that's pretty much it. I'm just moving some of the coals around right now, but that fire's going. What I'll do in this case is I'll leave the door slightly cracked. You can see I already have the left door closed to help keep smoke from coming out. But I'll leave the doors cracked for a couple minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, then I'll close the doors. And after about 5 minutes, I found I'm able to shift from the flue over to my catalytic converter on the wood stove. So this is a quick demonstration on how to use the prototype StoveBlo, a product that I've designed and have started manufacturing, and specifically how to reignite your wood stove after a full night burn. Visit our website at StoveBlo.com, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I hope this video helps, and if you take a look at the StoveBlo, I hope that can help you as well. Thank you.